On today's episode of Burning Up Cooking Show, pork rinds. We grinded down the fat that was on these skins. Overdid it a little bit. That's okay. This is not baking lard. It's gonna be okay. We want flavor. That's what it should look like. Snowy white came to that. The internet says harden those in the dehydrator. We did that, and then we didn't have time yesterday, so they just sat there. I don't think they'll hurt anything. All it says we gotta do is fry them up to puff them up. We can use our oil. Good morning. How about some bacon grease for flavor? What you making?
Tea.
I have no idea how hot I'm supposed to get this, or how long I'm supposed to fry them. It's almost to 200. I feel like in my heart I should go to 250. You ever had a pork rind?
Not really.
Oh, you haven't lived.
Well, yes, Grandma bought some really spicy ones.
Oh, yeah. So what is your salt?
Yeah.
Hey buddy, good morning.
Good morning.
Crazy hair don't care. It's at 250, let's do this thing. Honestly, I thought it was gonna start puffing up right away. It's quite anticlimactic. They sank to the bottom. I thought they were gonna float. Uh-oh, am I doing something wrong? All you on the internet are saying, no! No! Stop adding, you're screwing it up. Or you're saying, just hang tight. They'll come. We got some bubbling. They're starting to float. Holy smokes. I'm making pork rinds. Oh look, there we go. Look at that. Puffed up. Let's salt the ones we got. Is it too hard? It's too hard.
So what?
I want it puffy.
That meat's hot. Oh, okay. You have to keep the meat off. You have to keep all that off.
Oh wow. It's a little hard. A little hard. What am I doing wrong? Look at that. That sounds awful crunchy.
Uh-huh.
They're getting darker because the oil's burning. I'm burning the oil. Started off light. Now they're getting darker. Okay. Here's a super puffy one. Not yet. They're starting to taste burnt.
Oh yeah, look at that.
This is the Burn It Up Cooking Show.
But you can't burn the pork.
I don't just show you when I figured it out. Show the journey. Can you see the haze? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Burn It Up Cooking Show, full effect. The air purifier up higher. Let's put the vent on. How is it?
Good.
Good. Okay.
So what happened? It didn't work out?
They didn't puff
It
up.
didn't puff up like they were
To get soft. They puffed up, they were still hard. There he goes, there's the truth. And then they burnt in the oil. Because I thought I had to cook them longer. They're terrible. Try one.
No.
Okay, everybody's coming?
Just
Okay.
that
Can you do it?
Yeah?
All right. I wasn't so sure how useful a motorcycle would be on the farm, but there you go. Woo! Trying a new habit of not leaving a place till it's clean, starting with the garage. I'm not gonna overwhelm myself and make that rule for everything just yet. That's a challenge. An anvil? The boys did leave this here, and I should probably have them stop what they're doing and come get it, but actually, what they're doing is very responsible. They're out doing chores. They help a lot. They play a lot. They work in the morning. You guys don't see the play because they pretty much play all afternoon. Sure, they should put this back. And if they were here, honestly, I wouldn't told them to. But they do need to learn responsibility. I get that. But they are learning responsibility. They're out each doing their own chores. And in this case, without even being asked. They're helping me, aren't they? Because I'm part of the farm. I enjoy the farm. It's really my vision. They're helping me. I can help them. Zane, getting it in there. We're gonna miss you, buddy. We're talking about setting up Energizer for the sheep up at Big Daddy's. But we gotta come up with a plan, bro.
Okay.
What's wrong with the plan?
Nothing.
Hey, how was the buckets?
Good.
We just finished sweeping and your daughter came in and filled her bucket, and so now we're right back to where we were.
That's why when we came here this morning, it was Jack. Now that's one good thing about somebody who's not naturally clean. I can let that go. I can go on.
Right?
It doesn't break my heart. We'll get it tomorrow.
So I texted with Paige about the pork rinds. You gotta boil them.
Oh, I didn't boil.
I know. I didn't. There was no boil instructions.
I like that.
And none of the recipes. So you got boil at the very beginning. 1 to 3 hours. The whole big skin.
After the dehydration.
No. First thing.
I'm hoping, unlike yesterday, we don't get stuck. This is a swampy area, so I'm gonna get some speed. We're gonna set up a sheep's pasture. We're brand new sheep paddock up on Big Daddy's. Let's get the mower and string trimmer. This is the obvious spot. Grandma's house up there. Totally underutilized, totally close to our house, totally away from the other animals. And this is the not so obvious spot, but this is what they'll love. This we just mow for where we think our paddock size is gonna be. I think we could do week-long paddocks. So we could do bigger paddocks. Is this your idea?
Yep, it's the extension cord.
Okay, getting the extension cord across. The energizer under that. Okay. Mow right through here.
I'll just go like this.
Yeah.
And then turn, just go.
And then turn and make the connection. And we have our spot. Hopefully I'm showing you how easy this can be. Premier One sheep net, 2 of them. We ended up using 2. There's a 100-footer and then there's, I think we can make a 50-foot, make the connection there. You have just an overgrown area, sheep will love it. Estimate a week. I don't know what a week is. He's a ram and a little lamb, but I'll know more after I try it. And next week I'll have a better paddock size, guaranteed.
Yeah.
You think that'll make it?
Yeah.
If not, we might have to cut this corner. It is good to have double the fence so that you can have the sheep in your one fence. You can set up your next one, move them over, and then pull the old one up and it's your next time fence. This is when I'm glad that Winnie is out and roaming around.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to go get these guys? Let them have a little taste. No, out of the bucket. Out of the bucket. There we go. All right.
Shut it.
We're in. We're in. Woo! How's that make you feel, Lily?
I guess good.
Did you think it was gonna go that good?
Probably.
Did you think it was gonna be harder?
Yeah.
Hey, it's a lot bigger area for you guys. They're being really hesitant. I think it's because they're used to their cage. Notice how they're staying in the mown areas, but I think they'll get to it. Do this at home at your own risk. Got our ramshaw. Not sure they need it. They do have that tree, they do have that bush, but we'll just give it to them in case. Honestly, it's a little strange to me why they aren't just going nuts for the weeds. That's the kind of stuff they like. I gotta go. You guys stay here and watch it, and we'll hope that they eventually go in there, which I think they will. Yes, our deck top is missing. We have a wild jungle gym that we try to keep the kids off of. And don't come running out of that door. Let's be careful. Yesterday, we began a huge project, and it started with ripping off the top of this deck. But it's not that we just wanted a new deck. It's not that at all. It's that I don't know if there's not or it's failing the water barrier to our basement, and we're gonna have problems with mold in the future. We do not have it yet, but to be concerned for the future, I'm a long-term view kind of guy, decades kind of guy. We're gonna have to, unfortunately, rip all this up. And look at this powerhouse of power and electric and, well, power and electric is the same thing. Internet and phone. We're waiting on the line markers to come. They were supposed to come into last week. We're supposed to come yesterday, and now, where are they today? We don't know. For those of you that like remodeling and digging up, it's gonna be exciting. We said goodbye to Zane. Zane, you were a wonderful help. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for what you've done for the Abundance Plus community and the homestead community at large. Thank you, buddy. We all appreciate you. We got Grandma and Big Daddy here. We are looking for the cage. So the big cage the boys were supposed to bring back down. There's the little one. We're getting sheep, y'all. We're getting 5 more sheep ewes from Greg Judy. Why are we getting more ewes? Well, we need more lambs. We're going to need at least 6 lambs to meet our meat need. We'll have a little bit more, what do you call it? Not redundancy, a little more fail-safe, a little more cushion if something were to go wrong. Oh, and we can sell the feeders. If we get more lambs than we need to eat, we can sell those lambs. We got a lead of where this thing is. Oh, there it is. What do you think, guys?
I think it's
so. You got to get 5 little ewes in there. Okay, I just reviewed the time lapse. Looks like they kind of nibbled on that from the outside. Come on, Nacho, you're just standing there in the sun. Come on, go get in there and get in the shade. What's the deal? Well, look who's here. Yeah, so what I was saying is, that's the thing with homesteading, isn't it? And home ownership and land ownership. Sometimes we're doing exciting things and creating new things, but a lot of times we're just maintaining. And that's okay. We can come to love the process. You've got to love the grind. Learn to sit and be okay with the mundane.